Yo, what is going down, everybody? Back at another video, and today we are going to be looking at all of my fishing lures. So this is going to be amazing. So start off with it. We're going to start off with my favorite one. I have not used it yet, but I'm planning to. It's this topwater frog here. As you can see, we have some nice little leaf effects for like the legs. So this is definitely going to be cool. You can see these legs right here. We have two hooks on either side, right here and right there. So then when the fish bites it, this collapses down, exposes the hooks, and then when I feel the bait, I pull it into its mouth and it gets hooked. Now, I haven't used this, but I'm planning to. I was going to go fishing with Asif. If you don't know his challenge is the Hooligans. I was going to go tomorrow and do a fishing video with him, but I got in trouble and I took an L hard. But I should be going on the Wednesday. Like if you think I'm gonna beat him, and subscribe if you think Asif's gonna win. But like as I was saying, we have two hooks on either side. It looks really similar to an actual frog. Looks amazing. We have some cool ends. It's really attached to the screen. And yeah, that's this one. The next one we have is also a little frog. I think this is cool. It looks very similar to a real frog, except this one's tinier and this one's not topwater. So this should also be amazing. I prefer to use this is that you put the hook down the middle of it and then peer it out. So that way when it's moving, it's really moving like an actual frog like this. Compared to if I just go like this, it's gonna be like this, moving in the water. So not really much else to talk about this. I like this a lot. I have used this and I caught a bluegill, which is kind of weird because bluegill don't eat frogs, but check out this guy. That's pretty much all this one is. Now this next lure I'm gonna look at is a little silver thing that looks kind of interesting. It's this. I've used this. I hooked a catfish on it, but it got away. It's awesome. It has 3 hooks at the bottom right there. And it's pretty awesome. It has this little, it's kind of shiny in the water, so make sure if you get one like this, it's like shiny, make sure to use it in the water and jerk it. And if it jerks, see, look how shiny it is. That attracts the fish. So that should be cool. I like this one a lot. I've used it a little bit. So yeah, that's it. What we have is this little tiny lure right here. I think this is cool. I've not just used it. I usually put salmon eggs on this, and it looks like this. So then when it's moving, it's already going like this. I've gotten a few fish with this, a few bass. So it looks awesome. Pretty much that. This one has a giant hook right here. So that's like this one. Next up, we have a few hooks like this, and we have a few weights. You do not always need to use weights. If you're trying to find the fish and it's 2 inches from you, then I wouldn't use the weights. But I like going out in the deep end and trying to find huge fish that usually like carp and catfish. They're at the bottom, so weights do 2 purposes. They make you cast further and they sink faster. So let's say you're going for a bottom dweller like a catfish or a carp. This is probably going to be ideal, but if you just want to cast far, perfect. We have a few hooks right here, all different sizes. I prefer the biggest hook because I'm after the biggest fish. So that's this. Pretty cool. Next lure we're going to look at is definitely one that I've caught fish on, is this huge little perch looking lure thing. I caught on a 4 or 5 pound bass on this. There's going to be a picture on the screen, and it is awesome. It might look a lot huge, but trust me, it works. Pretty cool imitation on this. Looks realistic. We have a cool mouth, and we have 6 hooks in total. One here, so when the fish comes, usually this is a bass one, so it eats the whole thing, and it gets caught with 6 hooks on it, which is awesome. So look at this lure, it's amazing. Next up, we have this beautiful looking lure. It's blue and green at the front, so it should be cool. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to. I'm going to try and upload a YouTube video of me going fishing with the Hooligans. Go check out our channel again on Wednesday. But check this out. It's pretty cool. The other one has 6 hooks in total, and it has this little flap thing that makes it more stable, because if it wasn't there, it would be going like this. which is cool. And also rattles a little bit, if you can hear that. Should get the fish's attention. But yeah, check this lure out. It's pretty cool also. This one I'm also super excited for to use. It's because it's literally a rainbow fish. So this color is definitely going to get the fish's attention, like the other one, it rattles. If you can hear that. And I really want to use this because it's pretty and it looks amazing, and it's gonna attract the fish really bad because it's colorful, of course, and it makes a rattling sound. And I just hooked myself. Subscribe. And we have this one. All these are very similar. They have 6 hooks in the middle. This one looks more realistic. Nice color, kind of like a perch or a blue sunfish or something. Same rattling feature when it moves in the water. It's gonna attract fish. Color's pretty good. It might attract fish. I haven't used this because I just got this for my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I only went fishing like twice before that, but check this guy out. It definitely looks awesome. Next up, we have 2 crawfishes that look like this. The red one's smaller. I did try to use these in the river I went to, but sadly I didn't catch anything. I was hoping for a trout to bite. But they look cool. They kind of look like realistic crayfish, and when it actually moves, if you put it into the tail, it will literally go like this, like a real crayfish. I prefer using like a live crayfish because there's crayfish in the river. I got bored of using these, so I caught a live one and used it. But these definitely look cool. You should totally get like a crayfish lure. They all have scent on them, so that means they'll attract more fish because they have scent, which is also amazing. And one of my personal favorite lures to I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. So you know how I said that I'm going to go fishing with my friend Asif the Hooligans, and we were going to have a bass competition? I'm using this first time because look how tiny it is, but it's fat. You see this? The bass are totally going to like this. So when it's just moving along, it's gonna make this noise again, but look how big it is. Bass eat anything they can fit in their mouth. Those are too long, but this is too small, but it's huge. Just see this? This thing's amazing, but like it has no cool colorations. The eyeballs look kind of cool too. We have 6 hooks, rattling noise again, and we have this flab thing that keeps it stable, because if it wasn't there, it'd be going like this. But yeah, this is one of my favorite. I haven't used it yet, but trust me, I'm going to. We have these little worms here that are kind of plastic, but I haven't used them because they're not really my taste. But for trout or bluegill, these are gonna work amazing. I have them stored in Ziploc tiny bags, but they look cool. These have red and black worms, kind of bug-like creatures. These are like worms with giant tails, and the tail moves in the water, gets the fish's attention. These are kind of cool. And we have a few of these. I have like 10 of these. These are all the same thing, so I'm not gonna do this like one individual one. We have these. This has a little fur on it, which is kind of cool. So when it's gonna bite into it, it's gonna taste good. It's gonna continue. This is like gold, and it has the rattling noise. This is the exact same thing. That's pretty much all my lures, guys. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see me go against the Hooligans, and make sure if you think I'm gonna win, subscribe. If you think the Hooligans is gonna win, click like. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe or like whatever you want, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. I'll see you on Wednesday when I go against the Hooligans. You already know I'm gonna win because I'm clearly superior. Peace, guys.